Do you know that song? What a difference a day makes. Or no, you know what? There is that song. There's also Nina Simone's It's a New Day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life for me. It's a great song. Doo-doo. Anyways, I diverge. I definitely feel like I have to fix my hair whenever I see myself. Anyways, it is funny what a difference a day makes. Also, I mean, I was having that complete meltdown yesterday. I've decided I do like making videos. I don't know who, only my friend Chan watches. Hi, Chan. Thanks for being my loyal supporter. And it's funny because I wanted to make videos months ago. I actually bought, get this. I have these softbox lights, 2 of them. And the problem with buying real stuff is like, oh, then I feel like I have to do this, that, and the other. When actually, all of that just impedes me actually making a video. So here I am using none of that. But daylight. Anyways, that's totally inconsequential, all that stuff. I was definitely, I mean, that was a full meltdown. I mean, my mom came over at night. I gave her an update on what happened. I left my job. I just left it. I hadn't even gotten to it. I left her in training. This is mental health issues. I've had a few days to mull it over. I don't know. It could also be my meltdown. Anyways, doesn't matter. I've gotten into some better practices in the last few days, and I mean, that's the thing. It's like when you're in the hole, which I was definitely yesterday morning, and then I was okay by evening. And today, I'm okay. But yesterday, talk to me yesterday, and I thought I was going to be on the streets. I mean, not exactly, but I was definitely having thoughts of death and just being like, I can't manage my mental health. It's not like, okay, I have an apartment. My apartment's paid off. It's paid off. So it's not like I'm destitute. But when you're in the hole, that is all you feel. It's like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, it's almost too embarrassing to sell your house. If I had to, I could sell my house and whatever. I wouldn't even sell my house, the thing. I could move home temporarily with my folks if I needed to sort my life out. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't actually want to do that. I like my home. And I like living here. And guess what? It's hard to have roommates, even when it's your family. And maybe especially when it's your family. Yes, especially when it's your family. But, and I even asked my mom yesterday, I'm like, just, if I had to move home, could I? Because it's not like I want to. It just allows my brain, when I'm completely freaking out, for me to tell myself and remind myself that there are options aside from death that I could do. And I mean, I kind of told her that, minus the death part. And she's like, yes. And I'm like, okay. And it just lets me breathe, because I really need, they talk about catastrophizing. I definitely do. When I'm in the hole, I feel like it's not, I can't pull myself out of it. I'm just so far down that I'm trying to just hang on for dear life. And anyways, I just wanted to show you can flip from one state to another Oh my god, I realized I made this whole video and you might not even be able to hear me because I covered the mic. I guess if it doesn't work, I'll redo it. You can flip from really quite an extreme state and then be okay again in a very short amount of time. I do actually think, like, I'm really sensitive to medications, and I personally think some of it is that. It's like I take my pill late and then whatever, all these things. Anyways, I'm okay today, much more positive. I actually called my manager, and I mean, I'm gonna try and see if I can get back and up all my resources, up everything. I definitely feel better. I mean, the problem with that is you still fall into it, and I will. Like, it's like guaranteed to happen at some point. But I don't know. This week I'm actually really trying to not fight my anxiety. And I have to say, okay, I need a place to have like my wins too. I would normally, and I was originally thinking like about calling my manager. It's a very anxiety producing situation to like ask to be let back. And when you were like crying your eyes out before, and normally I would just put it off. I'm like, no. I should call her on Monday after the weekend when I've had time to reset and blah, blah, blah. And then I was watching a video and I'm like, and like remembering, this is what I do. I'll procrastinate and tell myself that, oh, it's a better time later. I definitely do this. And then I was like, no, you know what? It's not. The more I delay something, the more I have time to think about it, I actually get so much more worked up. And so I was super proud of myself, because I am the queen of avoidance. I had an issue with my manager at my last job, and I didn't deal with it for like 8 to 10 months. And by that time I was like, she had forgotten details. I had forgotten details. It was just bad all around. And that's because I was afraid. I was so afraid and so anxious. So I hope that, this was a major win. I didn't even wait. Like, I waited. I was like, okay, I'm going to go for a walk first and I'm going to eat breakfast first. So I did those two things. Walked around my complex. I ate breakfast, and then I came back and put a couple of notes, like points that I wanted to make sure I said. And I did. It was a 7-minute conversation, and I felt mostly relaxed. Like, obviously some anxiety, but like I was mostly relaxed. Was able to like joke with her a little bit and like, hey, it's me, the one that left on Monday. And like just thank her for listening, which was super genuine. And then kind of state my case. So I'm really proud of myself. And this video that I watched last night, I can't remember her name, but she does have YouTube videos all on like therapy related stuff. And I gotta try to accept my anxiety because I'm such a fighter with it. I think once anxiety really, really entered my life, I developed this relationship with my anxiety where I'm either trying to run away from it or I'm trying to beat it. And I'm constantly doing that. And of course it makes it worse. So I'm trying to be like, it's a mental choice. And I've heard this like a million times. But, sometimes you just hear things a little bit differently. And I just did. I was like, I think as I heard it from somebody, it's like, you read it from a book? I don't know. Books for me, it's like, they don't. Or even from a therapist. I'm like, no. I want somebody who's like real with me. Anyway, so somebody sent me that video and she said that helped her. Like the thing that helped her the most was like giving into it. or like accept it. Like just stop fighting it. Okay, maybe not necessarily giving into it, but like that battle is so unhelpful. So, and I just think about this, and I feel like it helps me just, even if it's just 1%. That's 1% I can say that I played a role in. Anyways, I'm gonna be rambling, so I'm done here. Bye!